What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, and it's time to get ready for a high-speed race challenge on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like time to bring out the Nissan Skyline GTR B-Spec R33 model 1997 is definitely going to be prepared to get set up for it. So, looks like this is going to be able to get everything set up for it. So, looks like a 5-speed transmission is definitely now for use, and looks like this will be able to have some different gears to be able to have something quite very good to be able to adjust it for. So probably the LSD could be enabled to be able to use with all-wheel drives, so this will be able to get a good work by the chance for it. Now luckily the aerodynamic parts is definitely tunable for it on the downforce for it. So, looks like suspensions is definitely changed up like the other cars was definitely used to race it on the Route X track. So, looks like this is going to be able to go for the next experiment racing test to be able to go for. So, maybe this is going to be able to have another fine race to be able to go with the Group 2 category for it. Now, looks like I'll be able to get ready to choose a different time conditions on Route X, and then this is going to be able to do a nighttime to be able to get ready. So looks like this will be able to get ready to use with a manual transmission. So this will be able to might give an extra boost to be able to work out for it. Now looks like this is going to be excellent because this will be able to go a fine professional opportunity to be able to go for it. So looks like this will be able to stick on the Group 2 opponent category. Will be able to stack up to have a nice clean race to be able to go for a better bonus for it. So looks like this will be getting quite good used up for it. So looks like this will be very good to have 3 laps for this challenge, and this might be able to get 1 extra work for having a much fine good choice for it. Oh yeah, this is definitely used a race modification variant. Is designed by one of the GT players who made this design. So looks like this is going to be able to get ready to get started for it. So don't worry, it'll be able to be promised to be able to have a replay clip in it as well during the gameplay for it. So kind of guess that this is going to be able to get started for it. Now looks like time to go Route X on nighttime, and then this will go speed it much faster for it. But I hope this will also have to use the manual transmission as well for it. So here we go. Let's go and give a little bit high speed chase to be able to get a little bit chase up for it. So this will be able to have an excellent good speeding up advantage to be able to use for the transmission gears to be able to have one better practice for it. So the R33 Nissan Skyline is definitely one of the most highest horsepowers in the original Gran Turismo game, but this is definitely quite very good to use in the Mega Speed Cup. But this Skyline drives pretty well, and this might be able to get one better strong adjustment to be able to get everything efficient. So that might be able to get a lot of good runs to be able to take the good advantage to be in it to win it, and this is definitely quite successful like the Mitsubishi GTO or maybe other strong mega speed cars like the Nissan Skyline R32. Well, definitely semi-strong horsepower for it. So the R33 is pretty stronger like the Toyota Supra, but this is definitely quite very stronger with a much fine horsepower range, was almost over 950 horsepower for this car, and good thing that this is going to be an excellent choice to be able to have the Skyline to be able to race hard and beat the Super GT 500 will be going in and get everything strong up for it. So this will also take 3 laps, just like having a little race with the Toyota MR2, because this might be able to get a little bit worked up for it, but this will also might need to have racing super soft tires to be recommended for, because this is going to be quite needed as well for it. Now looks like gonna have to take a little gap distance, decrease a little bit more, and this is gonna be able to catch up for it. Just gonna keep stronger up and then stay on 185 miles per hour for this range, for this speed for it. this will have to get a little bit much catch up for it on the 19th place driver will be able to go sooner as expected to be. Now, looks like the traction controls and brake balance are also stay at 0 at the current position to be able to go for it. Now, looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have a one simple race to be able to catch up for it. Looks like they're taking on that turn. We're at to catch up before they'll be able to decrease the number of mileage runs to be able to go closely almost at least 180 miles. Just gonna stay put and then he'll be dropped down for at least a little bit. Okay, there's the Super GT500 Group 2 cars are definitely going in for it. Just gonna have to save this distance until whenever I catch up again. Well, it is definitely quite difficult to be able to have a little horsepower recommend when staying on the N300 category by range. So this might be getting a little extra helpful if you guys really need some tune-ups to be able to go in and race on Route X to be able to earn some big earnings, a lot of credits to be able to have a little faster method for it. So looks like I might be able to be challenging for this Skyline to be able to have one strong straight run to be able to catch up for it. So looks like this is going to be able to get one closest wraps on for it. This is going to get a lot of difficult to be able to get extra to be catching up as possible for it. It's so close to be able to reach 190. It's definitely quite almost to be reached 200. So looks like might be able to try not to hit one of the Group 2 cars, to be very careful for it. Just gonna have to get a little bit steep passes to coming through for it. Try not to loosen up the edge because that might be able to have a lot of chance to be able to catch up on the lead. Okay, stay on the 187. Be right over there. Okay, there you go. Just kind of make a little bit cross run to be able to make a few passes to be able to make a fatal run for it. Go. That's a good way to be able to use that Skyline to be able to come crossing up to be able to on the main straight line for it. Now this is definitely excellent to be able to give a one challenging to be able to go step right in for it. But look at the Skyline R33 go, and this is going to be quite getting a little bit excellent to be able to speed things up, or only an all-wheel drive car should be able to beat the FR and MR GT500 cars will be quite going stronger to be amazed for. Now, looks like reaching up onto the top 3 would be quite getting a little bit steeper closer for it. Gap distance decreased a little bit, but this might be able to take a lot of runs to be able to go for. Okay, approaching in on the second turn, just kind of be prepared before this will be able to go on the outside, middle, and inside track to be able to go straight at it. So that wheel might be able to go adding up for a little increased distance to be able to back away from a bit. Okay, stay on it. This could be able to go slightly careful for it. It might be able to add 0.1 second to be able to get a little bit further through to be able to keep a gap distance to be able to go and speed hard, unless if they really wanted to be able to get a little chance to stay on it. Okay, going back onto the tunnel and then approaching in on the second lap. Hope the top 3 GT500 cars are definitely able to get a little bit slightly better to be able to go hard and go straight fast distance to go in there. So second lap, only one more lap to go. Now, looks like this is going to be quite easy to be able to speed up when having 3-lap challenge will be able to go there for it. So that will be quite getting a little bit successful for it. Now, looks like we'll be able to coming back on the uphill, downhill ramp. Just gonna have to be prepared for it because several of the 2 cars are still going a little bit far behind my current position for it. This might be needed for it because this will give a little bit further straight to be able to get a long chance to be able to use the trap whenever it's going to be prepared. Just stay on it. Whenever you're going to see one car might be able to go in deep, and then this will be the perfect chance to be able to do the trap. Going up, going down on the long ramp to be able to get some more acceleration runs to go in there, because it looks like you'll be able to come down for the gap distance closer for it. Takes a lot of hard runs to be able to do a speed test for it. Now looks like this will be able to use the left lane to be able to give them a little bit chance to catch up on the last 3 GT500 cars will be coming in for it. So it looks like it takes a lot of hard work to be able to have a default tuning on the maximum horsepower by 100% power ratio to be able to give a little bit testing to be able to get some good progress to be able to do some test runs for it. So if anyone would recommend to have a nice better horsepower will give it a better improvement, if that would be stay on the N300 range, that would be might be okay for it. Okay, stay on the 184 miles, might be going to get a little bit much closer on the far range. We'll be going straight up ahead. Go. Looks like there might be getting a little bit backed away by a little inch. Still got a lot of chance, but this may take a lot of hard work to be able to get it done for it. A single R33 Skyline with an all-wheel drive could take a lot of hard work to be able to have a little horsepower improvement needed to be as well for it. Okay, that's pretty good to stay successful on the range. 180 miles is definitely like getting a little bit maintain the run. We'll be able to get a little helpful for it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get a little bit of long straight on the ropes. That'll be able to continuing on the main focus to do some drafting to be able to get a little bit push on it. So that might need to find a way in for it. Okay, stay on it. Just gonna have to take that little gap distance to be able to push in for it. That will take minutes until whenever you're gonna take the chance to go into the tunnel for it. That will be quite very challenging to be prepared for it. Over there, just gonna take a little bit main focus to take a long draft to be able to have that gap distance decrease a little bit slower. But it'll have to take seconds until it'll be able to be ready to reach faster, to be able to go in deeply for it. Kind of thing that this is going to be taking a little bit far for it. Okay, in the tunnel, now still going on to keep the distance up, to speed it up a little bit. Well, I hope this is going to be able to have a one-stop challenge for using the R33 Skyline, who would like to get everything worked up for it. Now, maybe this might be giving a little bit of help for a little gap distance besides the red one for it. It will keep a track of the progress when racing on Route X could be quite very challenging for it. Well, kind of thing that this segment can also provides with experimental high-speed tests on standard JDM cars will be able to give a better pace of its own speed will increase for it. Now, looks like this is going to be quite usual to be approaching it on the second turn, because it takes a lot of hard work to be able to get ready and done for it. Just gonna go in and take a little approach, but the bad news is gap distance are gonna get a little bit increased for it, so that might be able to get a little significance to be able able to run hard for it. Okay, so it looks like this is going to get a little bit harder for it. Okay, stay on it, and then you'll be able to go back on the straight. There you go. Just keep continuing on that straight line whenever you see that red taillights. That might be your current way to go. Now, looks like the final lap is about to get drawn closer for it, but still got a little chance to be able to reach up to 2 seconds gap for it. Still almost there to reach 1.8 second gap distance. It's still going on the line, but it takes a lot of hard work to be able to get a little chance to be able to have a little clean race bonus to be able to go a little bit successful as needed for it. Now, looks like this is going to get a little bit closer for it. 183 miles might be staying on its range for it, but this wheel might be able to have a little chance till the on-ramp slash downhill ramp might be able to go in for it. But it also to call it the ramp bridge drag that might be able to quite giving a good useful way to be able to use it for it. So that will decrease the distance of the mileage of 174 miles to be able to stay on its range when uphill. And then this will speed up until it's going to be reached in on 185 miles on downhill. Now, looks like this is going to be coming edge closer for it, because this is going to be able to have a lot of good hard work to be able to stay on it. Almost there to reach 90 miles. That will be quite giving a little bit good excellence to be able to have a nice run for this race. There. Still trying to get a little bit chance on 1.2 seconds, because this is going to have to take a lot of hard work to be able to push hard. Almost there to reach 1 second, and it looks like this is going to be on the end of the trail to be able to get a little chance to go again to make the perfect run on it. Now, looks like this is going to be going on the slow speed, accelerating while pushing on the main pace up to catch up higher. Okay, there you go. Looks like this is going to get a little bit step closer for it. Just make a focus to drop on that Honda NSX. Could be quite very hard to challenge. Okay, so looks like the replay recording is definitely stopped at the moment. So looks like this will be able to get a little bit of time to be able to take a little replay break at the moment. Now, looks like this is definitely maybe coming back again for it. So looks like we'll have to see it first. So we'll have to make sure that this will get a lot of hard work to be able to get a good, well adjustment to be able to work things up for it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to keep up the distance. We'll be able to get a little bit good run on it. So, looks like third place is definitely going on the 1.4 second range for it. So that might be able to give a little bit help to be able to keep up the speed for it. Well, only if it might be able to stay on 83 miles by its range to be able to give a better debut on it. Just kind of keep things up. Well, I know that this segment is going to be quite very difficult to give this for a little example. Just going to have to reach up to 184 miles, and it looks like this is going to get a little bit challenging for it. pretty much, and it looks like only has to take 2,000 meters left to go, because it looks like this R33 Skyline just also might need to have a little hard work to be able to get it done for, because it looks like this is going to be quite very challenging to be able to get everything worked out for it. Good distance run on a new record set for it. Now, looks like this is going to have to take a little bit of method to be able to find a way in for it. But it's going to be a little bit complicated because I know that this is going to be able to work things in for it. So, looks like this is going to be able to have a little progress to be able for the next part by using the R33 Skyline, but this time it'll be able to have a different library on it, so this will be able to be prepared for it, because this is going to be able to have the first part of the segment test to be able to get this R33 Skyline to be able to race to be a prop for it. Okay, taking one more stretch then, and then this will be able to have a little phase 1 high-speed test is definitely quite going complete, and it definitely ends in 4th place. Now, looks like probably that this might need to have a lot of work on the R33 Skyline for it, but this is definitely quite very efficient improvement for it, but this might need to have a little horsepower to be able to stay on the range on N300 category. That might be able to work. So, looks like this is definitely quite pretty okay to have clean race for only $100,000 credits for this one. So looks like this is definitely quite pretty test successful. So looks like this is definitely quite job well done for it. But I hope that this will be able to have this by the result until this will be quite good for the daily workout to be completed by now. Alright, here we go for our daily workout complete. This is going to be the usual gift cards to be received, and I hope this is going to be a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 4 GSR. So looks like this is definitely good for another all-wheel drive or an experiment N300 test. So looks like this is going to be quite excellent for it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have the next part featuring the same Nissan Skyline, but this time it'll be able to have a different variant color design. Will be able to represent Special Stage Route X for it. So luckily this will be able to be sure, because this will be able to change up for it. So luckily this will be able to have this one for the first test to be able to set up for it. So looks like phase 1 could need a little bit more improvement. So looks like time to be able to commence phase 2 for this next part of the custom race high-speed challenge by now. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Just giving for a little example tips if you really want to have some fine tune-ups to add a little horsepower to stay on the N300 range. So thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and don't forget to click the bell for some notifications upload if you want to see it. And also the links on the description down below if you want to see more if you're interested. So, I'll be continuing on for the next high-speed race on GT Sports, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep on racing, stay cool.